It's constructive criticism corner with So Hinky.
What's up, guys? This is Soinky for Clever Games, and right now we are checking out Gunmaster. This is basically Battlefield 3's version of Gun Game. So the only differences really are that instead of one kill, you are going to need 2 kills to go ahead and move on to the next level of gun. So basically the way it works, for those of you that have never played Gun Game, is that if you get 2 kills with the gun, you are going to move on to another better weapon. And you'll sort of progress on through the pistols, and then the submachine guns, and the shotguns, and the assault rifles, all the way up until there's 17 levels, and the last one is just your knife. And in order to win the game, you just need to get a kill with the knife. So it's pretty similar to all the other gun games that you've played. I kind of thought it was hilarious that they felt the need to call it Gun Master, because Battlefield just needs to be way more intense than everyone else with everything. But anyway, from a design perspective, the first thing that my biggest gripe about this mode is that it is a team game mode, which doesn't make any sense at all, because it's a team game, but it also isn't, because only one person wins. For me, this is a complete failure from a design perspective, because basically the fact that only one person wins means that your team never helps you; they only hinder you. So, yes, there can be teamwork involved in terms of taking out groups of people, perhaps, but only the person that gets the last hit on the person you're killing is going to be rewarded by moving on or getting a kill. And what this also means is that you'll have less targets to shoot at. So, oftentimes, there will be instances where you'll be running around the map for what feels like an eternity without seeing anyone, mainly because your team is just dominating and you're not able to find any enemies. So that is basically a huge issue. I have no idea why they would not make this a free-for-all mode. It is 100% given to that. It would be way different if the team that had the winning player won. But once again, the only person that wins is the person that comes in first place. As far as other gripes about the mode, the fact that it's a team game makes the random spawns seem even worse, I would say. Basically, in the close quarters maps in general, I guess they must have decided that it was unbalanced to have designated spawn points like in the other modes. So in this one, you spawn in completely random areas on the map. And what this means is that there will definitely be instances when you spawn in and someone's already shooting at you, or vice versa. You could be running around and someone will just spawn in front of you and then you can just kill them, and obviously that's no fun for that person. So the reason that the spawns are an issue when it's a team game is because the radical nature, I guess, of the spawns comes out way more. So you're either going to be spawning amongst your team most of the time, which is annoying because then you don't have anyone to shoot at, or you'll be spawning amongst the enemy team, and then that will be annoying because you'll die instantly. So you can see why this would be a huge issue, but if it was free-for-all, then of course you could just spawn and shoot at anyone, and then everyone would sort of have a fair shake in terms of trying to win the game. So it's still fun, don't get me wrong. I think the mode is still fun, but I think from a design perspective it was a huge failure to make it a team game. Anyways, that's going to do it for my criticism of Gunmaster. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you next time on Clever Games with more.